Hey everyone, welcome if you're new or welcome back if you're returning. You guys have really seemed to enjoy the reviews that I've done of the pieces that I've picked up from the brand Quince. So I'm back today with a few summer items to show you that I recently picked up. So I just have a couple items. Majority of them I really love, loved more than I expected that I would, and one of them I will be returning. Before we get started, I just want to clarify this is totally not sponsored by Quince. I do not have any kind of connection or affiliation with them. The links that you will see below, I am linking through a different affiliate program, but it's not connected to Quince. However, all Quince customers get a code that they can share with their friends that gives each party some dollars or percentage off an order. So if you are interested in getting one of those referral links from me, if you find that this video is helpful to you, please drop me a DM through Instagram or send me an email, or there's a myriad of ways you can connect with me and I will send you a referral code. But it's not just like one blanket link I can just post here, it's like one at a time. So if you enjoy this video, don't pay full price for your first Quince order, please contact me and I'll give you a referral link. So I'm just gonna jump right in with the piece that you see me wearing. And these are the 100% European linen high-waisted shorts. I am actually a high-waisted person, so I think for me, they're just normal waist shorts. But I had these on my wish list for a little while, and since we're in the midst of summer, I decided to pick them up. I love the European linen. I have it on a couple other pieces, and I really like the waistband of these. I love that there is no tie in the front. It's not that it's flat, it's it's elastic, but there's no extra bulky thing here. I do have my top tucked in right now just so you can see the shorts better. This, by the way, it's not part of this most recent order, but this is one of Quince's basic kind of t-shirts. I picked up a bunch of these a year ago and I love them. I've been wearing them, so I'll link to that as well. This is also great. But we're looking at the shorts. So I think they hit me. I'm 5'4". They hit me kind of, midway between the knee and the crotch. So I like the the inseam length, the pockets. There's good big usable front pockets. The back is just flat, so there's no pockets or anything on the back. But that's fine because there's look, I just dropped my phone in here. There's useful pockets on the front. Yeah, and they're just nice lightweight linen, not lined or anything, so really nice and flowy and light for the summertime. And for once, a color other than black, gray, or brown from Quince. Let's give them a round of applause for that. I love this blue color. Actually, let me get you the name. Mineral blue, and keep this in mind because you might see another blue thing here on the rack. So yes, the European cotton shorts get a thumbs up from me. And actually, I like these shorts so much, I forgot to mention, I ordered another pair in black, of course, basic black, but I got my fun color and I'll get my basic color too. So next up here, we have the 100% European linen wide leg pants, and I will pan down so you can see how far they come down, but they hit me at the perfect spot. Again, I'm 5'4". I also neglected to mention, as far as size, I just go by the size chart and what they recommend as far as bust, waist, and hip measurements, and so I do pretty much have a typical standard size in Quince pieces. So I would just say go by your measurements, unless as you're watching reviews or reading reviews, if you see a lot of people say to size up or down on a particular item. I believe all of these pieces are in just my usual Quince size, so I don't recommend changing your size. That said, these pants also are lovely. They're the same nice kind of soft European linen in that same mineral blue color. Yay, Quince for doing colors. Again, as you can see, these have really nice usable pockets. They're actually they're huge. They're almost too deep. They also do have a pocket on the back. I thought it might be faux, but it's not. I think you actually can snip the stitches and cut the pockets open. There is a little bit inside, like, but it's not like a deep usable pocket, it's like a couple inches, so I'm probably just gonna keep them stitched shut. The front pockets on these are totally fine. You see it does have a drawstring, although it also has that same wide elastic waistband like the shorts had, but there is a drawstring on the front of these. Again, I don't love drawstrings. I feel like they just add an extra thing to your stomach. But you know, I'll keep it. The string that's in it is actually really nice. It's like a heavy duty string with metal on the tips, which I have a couple other like nice pairs of pants that have that. So I think that's like a nice touch. But yeah, I don't love drawstrings, and I think, you know, they don't need it for me. The elastic is plenty. So potentially I could remove it if I really wanted. Another neat little feature I noticed is there's sort of a strip down the side. I thought it was like the way that the outside seam was, but there's actually an extra kind of strip of fabric on the outsides of the legs. So it's just like one extra nice little detail. I thought that was nice, you know, because it is more of, you know, they're going for like the luxury premium feel. There's a lot of nice little details in all of their pieces. So really appreciate that. Again, I'll back up just a scotch so you can see how far down these come. So I know my head's not in the frame anymore, but now you can see the full length of the pants. So they do on me, again, 5'4", but more legs than torso. They hit me at just the right spot. I actually wore them out last night. I wore them with sneakers. They also look perfect with sandals. So I'm really liking these pants. So I wouldn't necessarily pair these together, but I thought I'd just show you while I have the pants on. This is the washable stretch silk tee. So I have a number of their other washable stretch silk pieces and tops especially that I really like. I had tried another one in one of my first orders, you might remember, that had sort of like a dolman sleeve and a button closure at the back, and I just didn't like the way that it fit or felt. But this is kind of similar, except it has more of a t-shirt shape with like a more defined sleeve, but it does have this little back button closure, which I think is such a cute detail. And then I really do like the neck shape. You know, it's not just a like a high crew neck. It has like a nice little bit of a scoop to it. The length also is really nice. Some of their pieces come down really long for me. Again, I'm kind of high-waisted, so I feel like I don't like a cropped look, but I feel like I need something that's a little higher maybe than others might want. So I feel like this one hits at a good spot. It does, like a lot of their other pieces, I think it does come down a little lower in the back. But it's still a good length if I want to tuck it or not tuck it or whatever. So again, it's just basically like a basic t-shirt shape. I love the silk. It's so liquidy feeling. I actually just was out somewhere for work recently where we had a very hot day and a lot of travel, and I was really concerned about what to wear, and I wore one of their washable silk pieces, and it was perfect. It kept me nice and cool all day. So I really like this piece. Nice little details, and looking forward to pairing it with some of my other things. Again, I got it in black, and I just wish they had more color options because, you know, I don't really do browns or cream or white, and even if I wanted to, a lot of their pieces come in like black, navy, and maybe one other thing. So Quince, if you are watching this, please give me some other colors. This piece is the Fluid Crepe Sleeveless Shift Dress, and this is the one that I felt had a lot of promise, and then as soon as I put it on, I was just like, no. So this one will be getting returned. So first I'll tell you the things I do like about it. Again, the quality is just lovely. It is the kind of crepe material, so sort of like a little bit of a textured, little bit of a stretch to it. There is a silky lining inside it as well. I think the length on me is perfect. It's not, I know you can't see my whole leg, but it's not like so short that it's mini. It hits just right above my knee, so it would be perfect. I mean, I'm totally comfortable wearing it. It would be great for wearing to the office or anything. And in general, I like the shape of it. It does have a full zip down the back, so you know, starting from the waist and all the way up with a little hook at the top. And it's just a, you know, plain, simple shift dress, perfect kind of layer if you wanted to wear some kind of sweater or jacket or something over it. It is, I don't know that I'd call it like a summer dress or anything because it does have that extra layer inside, and it is kind of a thicker not so breathable feeling fabric, so it's not like a summer sundress, although it is kind of, you know, that shape in some ways, but I see it more of a indoor dress, an event dress, a work dress, that sort of thing. What I don't love about it, number one, the neckline is just like way higher than I expected. Not that it's like a turtleneck, but I just feel like it's a little higher up than I would like, and that then maybe looks flattering on me. Also, the armholes are a little big. And actually, maybe I'm wearing a different undergarment today, but you can see in and like see the edge of my bra, and I don't like that. And then I feel that it is a little tight for me across the bust and like in the hip areas. Again, it probably also depends on your undergarments and like if what you're wearing kind of slips and slide against each other, but I personally just don't feel super comfortable in it. And it's not something where I would size up, because again, like the armholes seem a little large for me, and so if I size up, wouldn't that probably get a little bigger? The length is perfect for me, and so I wouldn't want to size up and lose that. So I think just in general, it's a nice dress, and if this is what you are looking for, I would recommend it for you. But for me personally, this just isn't exactly what I was hoping it would be. Also, not a pocket in sight. I really wish it had a pocket. But if this is what you're looking for, I think it would be a great dress, again, like under a blazer, or, you know, with some other kind of layering to wear to work or an event or something. It's like a very nice basic kind of little black dress. And finally, to end on a high note, we have my very favorite piece from this whole order. These are the washable stretch silk palazzo pants. So they are in black, of course, and these honestly were kind of a wild card. I'd had them on my list for a while, and I really wasn't sure if I was going to like them just based on the photos online. Again, I'll pull the camera back so you can see them better because they're so lovely. But yeah, I got them just on a whim, thinking I can return them if I need, and they are absolutely my favorite thing. I actually put these on last because I'm gonna wear them out tonight, but they're, again, that wonderful washable stretch silk, so they're just so nice and flowy. They again hit me at a great spot. You'll see in the backup pictures, but they do kind of come up on the sides, and then they're a little longer in the front and back, so like your ankle can kind of stick out the side of them, and I think that just gives it a lot of nice interest. They are so nice and long and flowy. When I first was trying them on, I came to show my husband, and he was like, oh, that's a nice skirt, and I was able to go, haha, it's pants. So the one thing that I don't love about them is, again, no pockets, unfortunately, and I think these would have been really, you know, easy to add a pocket to. Maybe it's the silk. I don't know if they make other silk pieces that have pockets, but I think pockets would have just made these perfect. But otherwise, I love the length, I love the flowiness. They're unlined, so they're very light and cool to wear, you know, even on a hot day. They're very breezy feeling. I love that the front waistband is just a flat band. The back is an elastic band that's kind of ruched looking, so just keep that in mind, that it's not like a totally flat appearance the whole way around. Hopefully you can see that okay on the back. But also, you know, I have my shirt tucked in so you can see this, and you know, you might wear something untucked, but I just love these. They are absolutely my favorite. I can't wait to go swishing around in them. And again, these, just like everything else that I showed, are just in my personal standard size according to Quince's size charts. So again, unless you're seeing comments specifically saying for a specific piece to size up or down, that is what I recommend for all of these, is just go by what the size chart recommends for you. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment to let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, did I send back the wrong thing? Also, if you are making your first Quince purchase, please don't pay full price. Send me a message through Instagram, email, wherever you can find me. I'm pretty much all the major social medias. Send me a message and I will send you a referral link for a discount. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.